Hello and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be redecorating a toilet roll squishy into two different squishy designs. I have actually started on a third design out of the same squishy, so part 2 of this video will be coming tomorrow because the two squishies that I made today were very kind of similar. They're kind of like the same design. I don't want to give it away just yet, but you'll be able to see at the end of the video that they're kind of like the same. So I put them in the same video, and then for the third squishy that I've made from that original squishy, it's coming tomorrow. So yeah, there'll be like a two-parter, but out of one squishy. So yeah, today I wanted to share with you how I made the first two. I do want to make sure that you're staying inside, staying at home, staying safe, staying healthy as much as possible whilst we're all going through this time together. Hopefully these projects are keeping you nice and entertained, and if you're able to join in, have a squishy that you can redecorate as well, be sure to tag me on Instagram, as I will be reposting everyone on my stories and putting you in a little highlights tab. I've already put a few of you in there and I'm really loving being sent all your pictures. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So this is the squishy that I was originally talking about in the kind of intro to this video, and it is the toilet roll squishy from Silly Squishies. So I don't actually like this squishy, never really did. I just like the little poops, and it came with the toilet roll one when I ordered the whole set. So yeah, I've still got it. I've kept it because I knew I wanted to do a makeover with it, and today is that day. So I cut it into 3 separate parts. As you can see, I'm using 2 of them today, and I'm going to be using another one of 3 tomorrow. So for these 2 bits, I just cut them out and then smoothed off the edges and then started painting them. One of them I painted in a really pale pink, which is this one. It kind of looks like I'm painting it white on screen, but it is a really pale pink. I don't know why it came up so white on camera, but it is a pale pink, trust me. On this one, I had the Silly Squishies logo still on it, so I actually just cut that off. I did a really bad job at it, but tried to level it out and it didn't really work out well, but I ended up painting over that in the pink. Whilst that was drying, I did the same for the other slice, and I ended up mixing up this colour and painting it in a light yellow. I think it's kind of a light yellow in it. It's like a light yellowy orange, and I just smoothed out all of the edges of this piece and then just started painting away as well. Once all of the sides were then covered, I just went back to the yellow one and started painting on the design. So I used a light yellow to draw out a circle in the center and then just filled that in, and then using a very dark brown puffy paint, I just painted on a drip like effect. If you've been around on my channel, you probably already know what this is gonna be, but yeah, I painted that on, and then I painted on a little white nose, some brown eyes either side of that, and then I went in with pin and just like put loads of details on. So I went round the nose bit with the pin in the same dark brown colour, and then I painted on a little nose in the middle of that white bit. If you don't already know what this is, then just keep on watching because it's going to be the cutest thing you've ever seen. But yeah, I painted on the little nose and the mouth in the white kind of nose muzzly bit, and then painted on some sprinkles in that brown bit at the top. I painted on a little orange belly with a little crisscross on it, and if you haven't already figured it out, it's a yummy bear. So I made this little yummy bear focused on the little Swiss roll ones that they have, but yeah, I wanted to make a slice, so I thought that this would be the perfect shape to be able to do so. So I added on all the other details, and then just putting it on its side, I just used the tulip slick paint, run it over to make like a chocolate kind of drip like effect, and then on the back, so the opposite side to where the face was, I just painted out this Swiss roll kind of pattern to make it look like it was a slice of Swiss roll cake. For the pink one, I then went back into that one and I just did the same sort of thing. So I painted on a circle for the face just so I was able to paint on it. This one here, I made it slightly darker pink because the light pink came out really light pink, so I thought I'd put it darker so you could still see it. I then used a kind of muted brown kind of pink to paint on some little ears, and then used that same colour to make another little nose. With the light pink that I used on the actual Swiss roll part, I just painted on some blush, and then using some white puffy paint, I just painted on a little drip effect between those 2 ears again. I outlined the ears, did little sprinkles with a little needle and like a barbecue skewer, just kind of like a cocktail stick to act as a dot tool because I cannot find mine anywhere. I've lost them, I've put them somewhere, but yeah, I painted on the eyes, and if you can't already tell, this is going to be a little piggy, and it's going to be the little marshmallow pig to go along with the Yummy Bear. So I did the chocolate swirl on the top and then just tried to do a white swirl on the back of this, covering up that awful logo cutty bit. It didn't work out very well, but I tried to disguise it, but yeah, we'll forget about that side. So this is how the two squishies have turned out. Like I said, I have made, well, I'm halfway through making the third squishy from that original toilet paper one, but this is how the two kind of Swiss roll slices have turned out. I wanted to make them kind of like the ones that, they're like mini ones from Creamy Candy, but they're like whole rolls, and I wanted to make like slices of them still with the actual faces on, because I know with the mini ones they have like the faces on a sticker, so I thought I'd paint them on, and then on the back I've just done like a swirl to make it look like it's part of like the front of the Swiss roll that's been cut. So I still kept like the chocolate on top and everything, and this is how the two have turned out. So let me know down in the comments if you prefer the Yummy Bear or Marshmallow. I just would really, oh no, that's the girl one. What is the girl marshmallow called? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, let me know which one you prefer down in the comments. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I love the Yummy Bear, to be honest. I just love the original Yummy Bear so much. So yeah, this is how they've turned out. I actually really like them. I like them much better than that toilet roll. But yeah, squishiness wise, they're still nice and slow, nice and soft. Like, there's not much to really do, like, thickness-wise, they're kind of, like, similar to the bread squishies. They still are slow rising, even though they are fairly thin. This one here is a little bit chunkier, just because I cut it a little bit wonky. But it still squishes really well. And yeah, I'm really happy with how these two have come out. So if you want to see the third DIY of that one squishy, then stay tuned for tomorrow's video. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I would love to have you. But yeah, tomorrow's video is going to be one of my own designs rather than like the kind of Creamy Candy Yummy Bear designs. So yeah, hopefully you'll tune in again for that. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you back tomorrow for that other video. Bye!